Hey folks, very brief thing I just want to stick in front of this video. There's an issue with the editing end. Yeah, I've just had a lot of problems with this series. I decided to use Camtasia's a feature on it where it will directly upload a done video to YouTube. One problem with that is you don't actually ever get to see or hold on to the file like you would normally when you're exporting it. Like say if you have a file on your computer, you can move it around into a folder or whatever. It's somewhere hidden on with Camtasia. Can't find it. I don't know where it is, and I accidentally hit the delete key. Like you have a share history, and which is where you can see what's been uploaded to YouTube and when they were uploaded and all that. And that since I accidentally hit the delete key, the thing got removed. So I've actually no way of, you know, fixing that my mistake and whatnot. As well, I can't fix it to re-upload if it's gone. So I have, as you'll see, I've re-edited it and whatnot, but it's going to be a little rougher in the sense that, like, parts 17, 18, 19, 20, all of them are already done. And I'm coming in later on and trying to basically salvage 16. So you may miss a little bit, or you may end up seeing a bit twice. I'm not really sure, because as I said, everything's in the share history thing, and I can't I can't view the file or anything until it's uploaded, and I don't want to upload them yet because it just makes it out of puts them out of line, and it will be a pain when I'm putting into playlists, and it's going to take 3 hours anyway to upload. So at least this way I get at least get the videos done, so I can move on and clear more stuff off, so I can be ready to produce more videos for you. So yeah, my most sincerest apologies, and I'll try and stop messing up with this series, but I'll be honest, I'm not doing this intentionally. I hope you realize that. So anyway folks, I'll let Past Me take over, and hopefully I'll have the part I accidentally deleted, the next part of this session re-recorded by the time this comes out. Really annoyed over that, I'll be honest with you. But regardless, I'll talk to you soon, folks. Adios. Oh, I should have seen that. That seems like a full animation. Or at least, the remains of it. What I did see of it looked cool, is what I'm trying to say. And feeling like I'm failing at it. Way back. Just attack. More Goliaths. Let's get some fire bats. This base is absurdly easy to take. While most of my troops were going up here, I did only a few stragglers start, picking away at it. It was, not exactly difficult. Not something I would normally recommend doing, but if it happens, unless something, strange happens, you should be fine. In fact, the moment you kind of got here, or maybe at least got this base, or maybe this base down, it's gonna be a little hard to lose, unless Raynor gets killed or something. It's not like the enemies have still a ton of big bases around. Still, you don't want to use them all army units button. Would not be a good idea. yourself. Do. Yeah, I just need 2 dropships, so I'll keep having them. I'll just start building them now. Oh yeah, this is what's up here. Just a couple of static defenses, some troops, but mostly static defenses. Also, Scourge. This is them. They do 110 damage. The Scourge attacks by smashing itself against the larger enemy vessels, causing to explode like a plasma bomb. Or Scourges cause devastating damage to some ship or something. But they can only hit air. So, you know, that's a very, very good thing. Let's call in some healers. Well, SCVs, not healers. I also noticed something before. If when you take this base and maybe this base, drones will come out and try and harvest over here. They're on their own. There's no troops with them, so you can easily kill them. But yeah, just notice that with the AI. It's also really strange. They just unburrow right here every so often. I love how it's like, oh, we have to get to him quick. We need to hurry. An hour and nearly 40 minutes later, I finally arrived. Even though I've won here, I'm still doing this just for shits and giggles.
Can I take your order?
All right. I think they're still gonna actually start the. Excuse me. I think the Zerg may still randomly pop up in the middle, so I'm just gonna leave all my troops here.
Go ahead, HQ.
Standing by.
Don't have the second dropship yet.
Destination, can I take your order?
Got it now.
Coordinates.
Here,
We're in the
Rainer. Here. That was hard. There we go. A mission is finally complete.
You're about the last folks I expected to show up. What's your angle here, Minsk?
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of shit.
Jim, enough. I'll handle this. The Confederacy has fallen apart, Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened here today if we hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
Join forces with you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Don't test my patience, Edmund.
All right, Minsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake now.
Hey folks, I just turned off the music there purely to make sure you could hear it, as I would be concerned you couldn't. Remember I was saying like he wasn't being very charismatic at the start, or, you know, not charismatic, but, well, that's the word I used, but I'm not sure if it's the correct word. But basically he didn't use his charisma score. The line he used there, while not being, you know, charismatic or not, he's our snake now just seems like it's not gonna make them resent him quite as much as like, you know, just fucking do it. That his earlier attitude, which was basically that. What I'm getting at. Wording. I'm fucking terrible at it. Okay, apparently they lost 186 troops, but it killed 920 Zerg. Woo! Didn't you? The trump card. There's I'm just actually thinking back. I remember reading one of the StarCraft books. It kind of like gave a bit of background to some of the things within the game that you don't actually see. Like apparently, it's following around Karrigan and Raynor is actually like a reporter, according to the book, and it's I think an official lore book, meaning it's canon. Which I find is really strange. Like things like the same events happen, but they happen very differently. Yet they're both canon. I guess they both can't be, but which is true, the game or the books? But anyway, regardless, a phrase in the book came up when all you have is a hammer, everything starts looking like a nail. Yeah, regardless of any other problems you may have with the book, it's a phrase that describes what's coming up here quite well. You won't be noticing it on this level, but you will be noticing on later ones. Then again, would it work very well? I think. No, yeah. It does work. Basically, something's gonna happen here. I don't want to spoil this, even though it's happened so many times. It's happened so many times. No, it's so old. I'll talk more about it when it actually gets more appropriate. I don't want to spoil it, So let's get into it. I love that background.
Our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Mengsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars-Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying we're all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Korhal with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals. Only this time there'd be no outrage. Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No, they'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
Hey folks, and I'm back. what I was saying before they started talking was I love this background art because this is what the briefing room in StarCraft 1 Terran campaign looked like, including having the 4 portraits here, and I think all of this is accurate except maybe the difficulty thing. I don't remember that. Obviously, some of the tech stuff does look newer, like it's the StarCraft 2 stuff, but I'm probably wondering, was this all here, like all these stuff here? Because it's been absolutely years since I played StarCraft 1. But I do remember this background art, and it just the nostalgia it brings back. It's lovely. So like I was saying, I do heartily recommend this mod pack so far, or map pack really. It's quite well done. It's quite interesting. If you can't play StarCraft 1, it's it's well it's well worth your time. Even if you can't play StarCraft 1, it's well worth your time regardless. Fuck, I keep tripping over my words. Ew. I know talking right now is just really awkward for me. I don't know. I don't know why, I should say. Regardless, let's get back into it. Once more into the breach. Also, that looks so weird. The hot, presumably lava or orange, like Fanta coming out under the water. Just looks weird. Arcturus Max, protector of the people.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment. Carry out your orders, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First thing you do here, lift off, pull back, pull back. No point in staying around because there's no way you can actually survive this. There's 3 bunkers, 2 Marines, a tank, and yeah, bit nasty. Also, same down here. That you can't save those, but yeah. It's not quite as bad here, but then again, I can't see up there. Also, why the fuck did it take 2 hours for us to be alerted that we're under fucking attack? Okay. So this SCV is carrying the Scimeter. They cannot drop it. They can build, but they can't mine.
Base is under attack.
Excuse me?
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. Affirmative.
No. Sit there. Patrol to there.
Orders received. SCV good to go.
I'm just leaving them there, patrolling, so, they aren't in the idle worker slot. Okay, my knowledge of this is limited from here on out. I have some degree of knowledge, but it's limited. I didn't actually get past this level in what I played solo. I stayed, sorry. I put down a couple of bunkers blocking each entrance, then I kind of ended it. Stopped playing because I don't remember why. Oh, whatever reason, that's what happened. So while I'm have some memory of the game, like StarCraft 1, I don't remember it all. So yeah. Here, 1 second. Hey, folks. So basically, like, remember how last level I was saying, oh, this is here, this is here. I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna know all that for all the levels, especially when we get to Brood War. I did not play that game. Play that as much or in as I did here. I used the cheats heavily just to get an idea of the maps, like this what's happening in them, but that was it. Like how the I win button. Find out next level I win button and go on from there. Alright, let's see. Actually, 1 second. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to edit. Keep worrying that I sound off, so I have to keep fighting the video to check how I sound.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders for
Okay, fuck it, put it there. And go back.
Roger that.
There.
Right away, sir.
Just feels weird not having something there. Fuck. Troops, move.
Our SCVs are under attack.
It's fine if the SCV goes down. Move. SCV. You. Build bunker. That's annoying. That bunker was apparently in a position you can't rebuild to, unless it's like here. Yeah, I think it was actually in a position you can't rebuild. That's kind of annoying, I'll be honest.
Roger that.
Standing by. Commander, give me something to shoot.
So, you have to keep Carrigan alive. Okay. Her thing hasn't changed anyway.
Under attack.
SCVs keep running to their death.
Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir.
Base is under attack.
A single raid is nothing for, a missile turret. Provided, of course, the missile turret's on full health.
Orders received.
No, I can't actually build the sensor towers here. Fan of how deep that bunker line went, but fuck it. Should wait. Wait.